Hi everyone, welcome to the new wood carving channel. I'm Kevin from Sticks and Stones Woodcarving, and this channel is going to be designed to go right from scratch and start you as a wood carver on your new journey. All right, first thing we have to talk about before we make our first few videos, or even our first video, is going to be the kind of wood we're going to carve. And let me show you two things here. This right here is what I'm going to teach you to make, one of our first projects. All right, I have two of them here that I did recently. This right here is the other project we're going to do. Okay, I don't know if you can see that or not in the light. All right, these are called wood spirits. Right, what they're carved in is actually a piece of cottonwood bark. All right, now this right here you can get on eBay. You might be able to get it where you live. It all depends. All right, some people have it in their area, some people don't. I'll try to provide links where you can get it. All right, if you don't have a piece of cottonwood bark, you could use a piece of basswood. You could use a stick in your yard. All right, we're going to do simple projects like that also. But before we do stuff like this, I have to talk a little bit about tools. Now we're going to do two projects. One of them is going to be with power, and the other one is going to be with just knives, chisels, and hand tools. Okay. The first one that we do with the knives and the chisels is going to be this guy. Right. The other one, this one was done all with power. For instance, just a Dremel, okay? And a lot of things you can get just right at your regular hardware store. So, we might cover the Dremel one first. This isn't the best piece of wood. I mean, I've made better ones, that's for sure. It's kind of flaky, it was kind of a tough carve, but it's a good teaching video. And I'll show you some very basic things you can do to come up with something this simple. But he actually looks pretty cool when he's done, okay? So, you want to do something like this, that's going to be our first project. And the other one is going to be the one that we do with our knives and chisels. Now, as far as knives go, you're going to need two of them. These right here are Beavercraft knives. Okay, they sent me a set, they were good enough, so I'm going to try these in the video, see how I like them. Alright, I usually use these, or I use Flex Cut. Any kind of tool that I talk about in the video, if you would like to go get that tool, I'm going to put links in the description for every video. I'm putting together an Amazon store. You can go over to that link, and all the products that we use in the videos will be listed in that store, plus you can shop around if you like. Those will be affiliate links. I will make a small commission on it. That'll help grow the channel. It'll help support us. Right? So, feel free to go and click on those links during the video. If you need any of these items, I'll make sure you can find them, okay? Same stuff I use. So, you're going to need a detail knife, which is a smaller knife, and you're going to need a rough out knife, all right? Those are the two basic knives you're going to need for any videos that we make, okay? And you can get them fairly cheap. Another thing you're going to need is a set of gouges, all right? Now, I'm talking hand tools alone right now, all right? These are Flex Cut gouges. Right, I like Flex Cut. I recommend Flex Cut. Flex Cuts for your money. You really can't beat Flex Cut tools. And these gouges, what's nice about them is you can buy these one at a time. All right, even on eBay. All right, and you can spend $10 or $12 or whatever and get whichever shape that you want, whatever kind of tool you want. This is a power handle. They slide right in, just like that, and you can exchange the blades as you go. All right. Kind of a handy thing, or you could just buy the sets, and again I'll put links in the description. You can go to the store, you can look, find anything that you need. All right, so the hand tools, as far as that goes, we're going to need knives and you're going to need a set of gouges. That's all you're going to need to make these two items that I just showed you here, these two carvings. Okay, now as far as power tools go, when I talk about that, I'm going to show you how you could carve this guy right here. All right, I'll show you how to carve him with just a Dremel and some basic bits. So this right here is a Dremel. All right, you can get these at any hardware store, and I recommend that you attach a flex shaft to your Dremel. That's what this is. All right, you can put bits in your flex shaft. These right here, this flex shaft takes 1/8" bits. You can also go down to not quarter inch, 32nd inch shank, so you could put big bits and little bits in there. Now if you want to get the real big bits, I'll do a video on bits for like a die grinder. Those are 1/4 inch shank, but the Dremel will take 1/8 inch carving bits. All right, the biggest you could put in the Dremel. Now this Dremel right here, this right here is a, I believe this right here is only a Dremel 3000. I like to use the 4300. I like to use the Dremel 4000. There's a lot of different models of Dremel. I'll put those in the description. You can pick the ones you want. I recommend at least 4000 and up, all right? But any Dremel will do it, all right? You could go buy a $50 Dremel at your hardware store and use that, but you are gonna need to purchase a flex shaft so you can kind of draw with it just like you're using a pencil, okay? So it's gonna be pretty easy to learn how to do this. You are gonna need the bits that I recommend and use. I recommend all different kinds. These right here are cut-all bits that I use, that I'm using here in this Dremel. And I also use saber tooth bits, and we'll cover those in depth on the channel, okay? But definitely you're gonna need a Dremel, and you're gonna need some bits. You can buy all kinds of Dremel bits right at the store. Some come with your Dremel, okay? So with that said, that's enough right now for about tools till we get into the video. Let's make the first video, and we'll start by working on this guy, okay? So, get yourself a Dremel. Maybe you already have one. I'll direct you to the store to get some cut-all bits, and we'll go right into the video. Here we go.